All right, Mike. Of course, we know each other going all the way back to high school. Went to high school 2 years together.
Yeah.
But for everybody here at Stetson who doesn't know, how did you end up here? What was your journey like?
Well, I was a senior in high school at American Heritage. Was looking for a school I wanted to go to that has football and theater. The best program in theater and okay football team. I don't care because I just wanted to actually go to school, and football was my ticket. And both were. One of my priorities was theater and football. So Stetson Coach Hughes comes to American Heritage, and he wants to see me. He heard a lot about me, saw my tape, and he thought I was a beast. So he was trying to do all he can to get me to go to the school because they're starting a new team, and he needs all of the best people he can do to actually have this team on their feet.
Back then, did you know that you were probably going to stop playing football at a certain point, or did you think you were going to play throughout college? Or?
In the beginning, I thought I was going to play my whole college years, all 4 years, or 5 if I stayed here.
Right.
But then there was something in me, like every time I go to practice or go on to film, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I really don't. I was like, if I quit it now, there would be no regrets, I would say. And right now, I'm fine.
I mean, in high school, you're a pretty successful football player. You had 47 sacks in 2 years, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
First team, All-State. Looking back at it now, was football something you were truly passionate about, or was it more of something you did because you were good at it?
Well, since I was 8 years old, I played Pee Wee football for the Boynton Beach Bulldogs. Since when I started that, I tried to prove to my family and my friends and also my sister, because she said I was a punk and I couldn't do it. And I just wanted to do it so I can show them I was man enough to do it and wasn't afraid. And I kept doing it up until now. So yeah, every year I would go dreading it, but I'm a great listener, and I finished it. When I start something, I finish it. So
dreading it? That doesn't sound like you enjoyed it too much.
I only dread practice. That's the hard part of it. You don't want to work up to the big day. But when I was playing it on the field and on game day, it was like a freaking blast for me. I had fun. I love being competitive and winning.
So what made you more nervous, playing in a big football game or having a big role in play?
Wow. I would say they're both equally nervous, but I feel like if I failed on the football field, I would die. So, yeah, the football field was very nerve-wracking.
You went to Carnegie Hall, correct?
Yes.
So being on a football field is even more nerve-wracking than going to Carnegie Hall?
Well, music to me, singing comes natural since I was in kindergarten. I sung to my kindergarten teacher. Singing, dancing, all that comes natural. So being on a stage to me is no stranger. I love performing and on any stage, if that's the football field, the stage of theater, or just singing in a concert chorale. So,
what did you perform when you went there?
I went to Carnegie Hall and we sung Magnificat. I think by his name is Rogers. I forgot his name. Rodenstein or something. I don't know. It was an old guy. But yes, it was a great. He himself, who wrote the music, was the director, and we had a blast, and it was fun actually learning this song. We had to learn it prior to we got there, but he made us actually learn it and drilled it in our heads and had fun with it.
Do you have any plans on returning?
No, it was only a high school thing with that. Hopefully I can get another chance to go in Carnegie Hall by myself or with a adult choir group, but right now there's no plan for it.
And you also tried out for American Idol, correct?
Yes, right when I turned 16, it was my sophomore year. It was my sophomore year in high school at Santa Lucia's High School, and this is during the summer. Yes, it's during the summer, and we do the exercises. I mean, like workouts and all that stuff with football, and I had to skip some of that just to go to Orlando with my cousin. Me and my cousin. My cousin went to Bethune-Cookman, and she lived right outside in Daytona. And so she was like, well, I can make a trip with you because she loves to travel. And so it was a very adventurous trip.
Was that something that happened a lot? You'd have to miss time from football or from theater to participate in the other?
Yes. American Heritage was the first thing I've actually had to do to multitask with both theater and football. It came to this big show of mine, Ain't Misbehaving. I actually went to practice twice a week. Everybody felt jealous about that. I went to practice twice a week. Did the show. I practiced for the show every day. Went to practice twice a week, and then went to game day and killed it. Was tired though because I wasn't that conditioned, but still did my best. Did everything coach was expected of me to do, and we won.
Do you feel like any teammates had a problem with that? Was there ever any incidents that occurred that somebody would ever call you out over it?
I feel like everybody was like acceptive of it because it was like, well, that's Michael. You know, at least I come to practice, and it's not like I just come one day and didn't actually play. I actually had to go for 2 days, do my best in both of those days. If I messed up even once, I'll have to sit down. I'll be in the back of the line, or I'll get cussed at because I have no time to mess up. So, and plus I started at the same time. So, yes, people did talk about it and stuff, and kind of had a little jealousy because they had to be there every day, and I had to miss like 2 or 3 practices. So
it sounds like your demands on time were pretty strenuous. How were you able to keep a 3.9 GPA throughout high school?
Confidence, a lot of guidance from different leaders in my life that inside of school and outside of school, and just believing in myself because this is what I want to do, and to get through it, you have to take a day at a time and be positive.
So in high school, you only performed in musicals, correct?
Yes. No, actually no. My junior year, we did Darker the Moon, our first straight play in history at American Heritage. So yes, I've done 1 straight play there, and the rest were all musicals.
So it was a little different than being here at Stetson, correct?
Yes, it is a little different. But being at American Heritage, doing everything, multitasking with both drama and football, gave me great help or great guidance to come to college and do the same thing. Because it felt like I was doing college work at the same time I'm doing theater and football. So it was 3 things at once.
You recently performed in Dracula here at Stetson. Can you tell me a little bit about how that went? Were you nervous? Was it different?
All right, well, auditioning for Dracula, it was like any other audition. You come, you show what you got, and you give it your all, and hope that they are looking for you, like what they're looking for is in you. So I did the audition, and I was hoping.
I told you.
It cut on video.